After the age of 40, the human body begins a silent, invisible decline. We lose up to 8% of our muscle mass every decade. Not from injury, not from illness, just from living and not knowing what to do about it. You may not feel it at first, but then one day, the stairs feel steeper than they used to. Getting up from the couch requires that little extra push with your hands. You avoid squatting down to pick something up, not because you're lazy, but because you quietly fear you won't get back up with ease. Most people shrug and say, "Well, I'm getting older." But that's not the full truth. It's not just aging, it's ignorance. We were never taught how to nourish our muscles, especially in the morning, when they need us most. Instead, we reach for coffee, maybe toast, and then rush into the day. And every morning we skip what our body actually needs. We give muscle loss another inch of ground. Let me tell you about Janet. She's 63, retired librarian. She used to love gardening. But over the years, her knees ached more. Her balance felt off. She blamed age, until one small change to her morning routine helped her feel steadier on her feet. Her story isn't rare. It's the beginning of a new reality. Because here's the truth. Muscle loss is not inevitable. Weakness is not your destiny. There's one simple, affordable drink that can help stop this decline and even reverse it, starting tomorrow morning. If you want to protect your independence, move without fear, and feel strong again, it all begins with what you put in your body right after you wake up. Let me show you exactly how. You've been told that muscle loss is just a part of aging, that after a certain age, your body naturally breaks down, and there's nothing you can do about it. But that's only half the story. The real villain isn't age. It's what we're not doing when we wake up. Every night while we sleep, our bodies go into a fasting state. Muscles aren't being fed. Water is lost through breathing and sweat. By the time we wake up, our muscles are already slightly dehydrated, slightly starved, and incredibly vulnerable. And then what do? We skip breakfast. We sip coffee. We maybe eat something 2 hours later, if at all. All while our muscles are crying out for nutrients, for hydration, for just a little support to stop the breakdown. This isn't theoretical. It's biological fact. Muscle cells need hydration to function. They need amino acids to rebuild. And when they don't get either, your body begins breaking them down for energy. This slow, quiet erosion is happening in millions of people every day. People who think they're just getting older. But what's really happening is a daily deficiency, repeated over years. Let me put it this way. If you never charge your phone, should you be surprised when the battery dies? Your muscles are no different. The good news? You can stop this, and it starts the moment you wake up. Not with a workout, not with a supplement, but with one simple drink that gives your muscles exactly what they've been begging for. Let's talk about what most people drink first thing in the morning. Coffee, maybe orange juice, maybe nothing at all. It's the routine of millions. And while it might feel normal, it's quietly contributing to muscle loss day after day. Let's start with coffee. Caffeine gives you that jolt, sure, but it also acts as a diuretic. That means it pulls water out of your system. And if you haven't rehydrated since waking up, you're already running on empty. Add caffeine to the mix, and now your muscles are operating in a drought. Then there's juice. A glass of orange juice seems healthy, right? But most commercial juices are loaded with sugar, stripped of fiber, and spike your insulin. A blood sugar spike, without any protein to balance it, pushes your body into fat storage mode, not muscle building mode. And for those who skip breakfast entirely, You're asking your muscles to hold on without fuel, without hydration, and without a reason to stay strong. That's like parking a car in the sun with no gas in the tank and wondering why it won't go. Let me share something from a viewer named Martin, 55, former high school coach. He told me, "I thought I was being disciplined by just having coffee till lunch, but I didn't realize I was weakening my body every morning." Martin's now added just one simple drink in the morning, and he says his legs haven't felt this stable in years. The truth is, most people's mornings are perfectly designed to make them weaker. Next, I'll show you how to reverse that design, starting with what your muscles are actually begging for. If you want to protect your muscles, you need to understand this. Your body isn't breaking down because it's old. It's breaking down because it's underfed at the most critical time of day. Let's unpack why mornings matter so much. Overnight, your body goes into a catabolic state. That means it's breaking down tissue, especially muscle, to fuel basic functions. Your last meal may have been 10, 12, even 14 hours ago. By morning, your muscles are depleted of amino acids and dehydrated. Now, here's the key. The first thing you consume tells your body what to prioritize. If you give it caffeine, it prioritizes alertness. If you give it sugar, it stores fat. But if you give it hydration, electrolytes, and amino acids, it prioritizes muscle protection and repair. There's a reason elite athletes consume protein and electrolytes within 30 minutes of waking. They know the window matters. One study from the Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that adults over 50 who consumed a protein-rich morning beverage retained significantly more lean muscle mass over 12 weeks than those who didn't, even without additional exercise. Why? Because the body responds to signals, and the morning is your loudest signal. Think of your muscles like dry sponges. If you wait until noon to hydrate and feed them, they stay brittle. But if you soak them first thing in the morning, they can absorb, grow, and respond. A 60-year-old body doesn't need to feel 60, not if it's given the right signals. And the best part? You don't need supplements or gym memberships. You need a few everyday ingredients mixed in a glass. Next, I'll show you exactly why this drink works and how it protects the very thing keeping you independent, your legs. So what makes this morning drink so powerful? It's not just the ingredients, it's what they do together at the right time. The drink contains 3 essential components your muscles are quietly starving for every morning: hydration, nutrients, and anti-inflammatory support. Let's start with hydration. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is mildly dehydrated, even if you don't feel it. And when muscles are dehydrated, they shrink, weaken, and become more prone to injury. Water is the first step toward reversing that. Next, nutrients, specifically amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. When you provide your body with even a modest amount of protein early in the day, it stops the catabolic breakdown and flips the switch to anabolic repair. Finally, inflammation. One of the biggest reasons people lose muscle isn't just disuse. It's low-grade inflammation burning away tissue in the background. Seeds like chia or flax and natural ingredients like lemon or apple cider vinegar help lower that inflammation gently and naturally. This isn't about fads, it's about function. A drink like this sends a message to your body: you're safe, you're nourished, now rebuild. That message is the difference between losing strength every day and gaining it back without even hitting the gym. One small drink, 3 powerful effects, and a body that starts protecting your legs, not tearing them down. Next, I'll reveal exactly what's in the drink. No gimmicks, no brands, just what works. So, what exactly is this drink? It's not a fancy supplement, it's not a miracle powder, and it's not sold in some hidden health shop. It's a simple, homemade drink that takes less than a minute to prepare. You likely already have the ingredients in your kitchen. Here's the basic version. 1 glass of water, about 10 to 12 ounces, room temperature or warm. 1 scoop of protein powder, preferably collagen or whey, unflavored or lightly sweetened. 1 tablespoon of chia or ground flaxseed for fiber, omega-3s, and anti-inflammatory support. A pinch of sea salt or an electrolyte mix to rehydrate muscles and balance minerals. A splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar to aid digestion and reduce inflammation. That's it. No artificial additives, no sugar crashes, no overpriced formulas. This drink is designed to rehydrate your body, feed your muscles, and calm inflammation, all within the first 30 minutes of waking up. Thousands of people are starting their day with this simple habit and reporting increased energy, better stability, and even improved sleep. In the next chapter, I'll walk you through what this drink actually does in your body and why your legs might start feeling stronger within days. Now that you know what's in the drink, let's talk about what it actually does once it's inside your body. The moment you drink it, before the news, before the emails, before the rush of the day, your body begins to shift. First, hydration. Those 10 to 12 ounces of water refill what you lost overnight. Your blood flows better, your tissues expand, your joints feel smoother, and most importantly, your muscles wake up. Second, electrolytes. That pinch of sea salt or electrolyte mix recharges your cells. Sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These are the messengers that tell your muscles to fire properly. Without them, even a well-fed muscle can feel weak or crampy. With them, it's like flipping the power back on. Third, protein. That scoop of collagen or whey delivers amino acids into your bloodstream. Your body uses these to stop muscle breakdown and begin repair. This is the difference between losing muscle in silence and building it with purpose. Fourth, inflammation control. The lemon or vinegar and those tiny seeds go to work, calming inflammation, especially in the muscles and joints. Less inflammation means less pain, less stiffness, and more ability to move. Within 15 to 30 minutes, your body has received everything it was missing overnight. You might not notice it instantly, but over days and weeks, your legs begin to feel more stable. You get up easier, you move faster, you recover quicker, and you start trusting your body again. This isn't magic, it's biology. And for people like Rosa, age 68, struggling with knee weakness, this one drink changed her confidence in movement within 2 weeks. Up next, I'll tell you exactly who should be drinking this and why it works no matter your age. So who is this drink really for? The short answer? Almost everyone. But let's get specific. If you're over the age of 40 and you've started noticing your balance isn't what it used to be, if stairs make your legs burn faster than they used to, if you get winded just walking uphill or find yourself grabbing onto furniture to stand up, this drink is for you. For women over 50, especially post-menopause, muscle loss happens faster due to hormone shifts. That means your legs, hips, and core are more vulnerable than ever, and you need protein, hydration, and anti-inflammatory nutrients more than ever before. For men in midlife, especially those who sit all day for work. Leg strength and joint support quietly deteriorate without warning. This drink gives your body what it needs, without needing a gym or a complicated meal plan. And for seniors in their 60s, 70s, or even 80s, this isn't about getting ripped. It's about not falling, about walking with confidence, about getting up from a chair without fear. Even if you're younger, say in your 30s, but you feel off, low energy, unstable knees, or just not as strong as you should be, this drink is a foundational fix. It's also fully customizable. Vegan, use a plant-based protein. Watching blood sugar, skip fruit juice and keep it simple. On medications, the ingredients are food-based, but always check with your doctor. This isn't a trendy diet. It's a signal to your body that you're choosing strength and stability starting today. And in the next chapter, I'll answer the biggest questions people ask and clear up the myths that might be holding you back. Before we wrap up, let's clear the air, because with any simple solution, questions and doubts are natural. Let's start with the most common one. Can't I just have a high-protein breakfast instead? Yes, and you should. But this drink works before breakfast. It's a pre-breakfast primer that gets your body out of breakdown mode and into repair mode. Even if you eat later, this drink protects you in that crucial early window. Can I use just protein powder and water? You can, it's better than nothing. But without hydration, minerals, and inflammation support, it's only doing part of the job. The full drink works like a symphony, each ingredient playing its part. Isn't this just another smoothie? Nope. Smoothies are often heavy, full of sugar, and not targeted. This is minimal, functional, and precise, designed to do one job: protect and feed your muscles the moment they wake up. Do I still need to exercise? Yes, but here's the key. This drink helps you preserve what you have, even on days when you're not active. And when you do move, it helps you recover faster and build more. Is it safe if I'm on medication? The ingredients, water, protein, seeds, lemon, are all food-based. But if you're on medication, especially for blood pressure or kidneys, talk to your doctor first. Let's bust a myth, too. Muscle loss is inevitable with age. False. What's inevitable is neglect. But muscle responds at any age. In fact, studies show people in their 70s and 80s still build strength when they give their body the right support. And another one, if it's that simple, everyone would be doing it. Well, not quite. Most people haven't been taught this. Doctors don't talk about it. Nutrition advice is often outdated. And marketing sells pills, not practical solutions. But now you know. And when you start tomorrow, you'll already be doing what 90% of people won't. Fighting back every morning with knowledge and intention. Next, I'll show you exactly how to start, step by step, for the first 7 days. So now that you know the what and the why, let's talk about the how. Here's my challenge to you. Try this drink tomorrow morning, just for 7 days. You don't need to change your diet. You don't need a gym. All I'm asking is that you commit to this one simple morning habit for just 1 week. Here's how to do it. Before bed, prep the ingredients so it's easy. Lay them out on your kitchen counter. Make it effortless. The moment you wake up, drink a glass of water. Plain water first. Give your system a clean start. Then mix your drink, 10 to 12 oz of room temperature water. 1 scoop of protein, collagen, whey, or plant-based. 1 TBSP chia or ground flaxseed. A pinch of sea salt or an electrolyte mix. A splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. Stir well, sip slowly. Let your body absorb it. That's it. Within a few days, you might notice your energy in the mornings feels different. By day 5 or 6, you may find your legs feeling more solid beneath you. And after a week, you'll be amazed by how such a small act can create such a noticeable shift. Let me tell you about James, 72 years old. He'd been falling more often, even inside his own home. His daughter found this method and asked him to try it. 2 weeks later, he said he felt like his legs belonged to him again. He walks without gripping the railing now. This isn't a miracle. This is your body responding to care, to consistency. You've probably tried plans that promise too much. You've probably been told it's just part of aging. But this time, you're not being sold anything. There's no hidden catch. Just water, protein, seeds, salt, lemon, and a new signal to your body. I'm still here. I still care. So tomorrow morning, stand in your kitchen, look at that glass, and remember, you're not losing strength, you're taking it back. Now go mix your first glass. Your legs will thank you.